Greetings, friends.
And welcome to Zelda Majora's Mask.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this creepy intro.
Yeah, and I'm not positive, but it might have just, like, for whatever reason, cropped out the Nintendo logo in the beginning for
Yeah.
a second. But just to clarify, this is a Nintendo game.
Yeah, this is... in case you didn't know.
Zelda is a Nintendo franchise.
Also, we're, like, praying on bended knee that this game freaking cooperates with us. It was already giving us issues before we started because our cartridge is old as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, like, wouldn't load. We had to try and load it, like, I don't know how many times you flipped it. It was probably, like, 10 or more times.
I don't know if it was that. It was at least, like, 5 or 6.
20.
But no, I don't think... And then, like, we got it to load once, and, like, the mask came up like it did in the beginning of the scene. And then, the Happy Mask dude laughed and it just froze.
Yeah.
And I was like, it always freezes at like the weirdest spots. Yeah, there was one time like in the beginning where you like are trying to get the ocarina back from the Skull Kid. We like, I think I Z-targeted him and then hit him with the bubble instead of like aiming in first person. And then when I picked up the ocarina, it was like dun 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 dun, and then it showed a few flashing images, and then it showed the scarecrow from the astral lab, and his arms like got all wavy and shit, and it did like Majora's scream, and then it just froze on the scarecrow. It was so weird.
Yeah, it was really bizarre. Man, Clock Town's so friggin' pretty.
Yeah, it really is.
I wish I had a clock that looked like that.
Sorry, I was taking care of our cat. She's probably, she's gonna be flicking up litter in just a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah. This part is so creepy. The face is so weird. Oh, you can like barely even see his eyes in this cutscene in the freaking laptop. Oh gosh. Oh, and we are going to be going for 100% completion, by the way. Coco is going crazy. Who is Spingus? I don't remember that. That might have been...
Even Taylor, maybe?
Yeah, I think when I played through this game with our sister, that might have been us. But I'm erasing both of them so that we can do the whole backup file thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye. And we're just gonna be Link. Also, this game was made with the same engine as Ocarina of Time, but they like try to get fancy with like a bunch of tricks, and so like there's like a lot of weird motion blur, and like the resolution is like lower, it seems. In the land of Hyrule there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. I forgot the script is like fast. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend.
I wouldn't say invaluable.
A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. Navi.
Yeah, it just made that little fairy fluttering noise to suggest that.
To really hit it home. Yeah, because a lot of people were like, they think he's talking about Navi. And like, who else would he fucking be talking about? Have you seen the ending of Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
She like floats real high up out the window.
And you see right here he doesn't have a fairy, and it just made a fairy noise.
And he went back to the forest, where he first got a fairy.
But yeah, I would say insufferable, not invaluable.
Yeah. Hey, listen! I freaking love this game. I wish that they would like remake it and do it justice. I was gonna say remake like the first two, like Ocarina and this one.
Yeah, put them on the Switch.
I don't think they should ever really remake Link to the Past. And I mean, Link Between Worlds isn't a remake; it's a sequel, but it felt semi like a remake, you know, because it was like the same world revisited.
And it was a really good game too.
Yeah, pretty much all Zelda games are.
Yeah, except for the CDI ones or whatever.
Yeah, those don't count. Hee hee, you two fairies did great. I don't know what kind of voice I'm gonna give him. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh, this guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know, like, what woods this is supposed to be, but he's from the Lost Woods.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like the Lost Woods, though.
Mm-hmm. They added a shit ton of fog and changed the background.
And giant trees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see.
You can't tell. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it.
But sis, why can't I try it out too?
He looks so pissed in this shot.
He does.
He's like, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, it's a miracle he wasn't hurt while we're getting thrown off a horse.
Yeah, he could have broken his neck.
Yeah.
Also, this part. I feel like if this was like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, Link, he'd be dead for sure.
Yeah. Be out of stamina.
Yeah. Old school Link had a lot more, he had much tougher skin.
Mm-hmm.
See you. I'm gonna chop up this grass just to get some easy money early on.
I think it's kind of funny that they do the whole Keaton mask thingy in this first part when you don't even have it.
Maybe they were just trying to show you there were some
This is
bushes.
gonna happen.
Yeah. If you see a ring of bushes, it's gonna freaking scatter away from you, and you have no idea what the hell that's about. But you know what I kind of wish they would bring back to Zelda? Magic, or like the magic bar. Because he hasn't had magic since Wind Waker. It's been 20 plus years since Zelda has had magic.
Right.
I mean, like, he can, you know, use like the wands and shit in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and there's other like magic related stuff, but there's no like medallions and shit. I don't know. I miss it. Yeah, Link to the Past, he felt like a freaking wizard sometimes.
Yeah.
Had that cape with those freaking wands and shit. Alright, and then Link dies.
Yep, he just falls to his death.
All the shit you can barely make out. And then he shattered his tailbone. My ass! What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. I have no idea what this voice is. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo, why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you can beat me as I am now? Fool. This shit's so creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that Nintendo for like their next big Zelda project, or like even like a side one, they just like did like a double package, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, re-release / remaster of these games.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, you know how like Rare ported like Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie and all those games, and they like look like the resolution's amazing and like they run really well and shit for the Xbox? Well, why can't Nintendo do that with their games? It's because the company's being run by a guy named Bowser right now. Literally. Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay there looking that way forever.
Sis.
She was too busy smacking Link in the face
Yeah.
to keep up with her friends.
kicking people while they're down. What an asshole.
Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. Like a freaking bumblebee. Or carpenter bee, rather. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl's asking you, so please, hurry up. Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Yeah, so, like, you know how all of, like, the models and stuff, or most of them are from Ocarina of Time? Do you think, like, Tao's, like, an alternate dimension Navi? Like, why are you looking at me like that? I'm like, because you look literally like the person I was looking for. Or the fairy I was looking for. You are Navi. Hey, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there. I, apologize. So take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you, and I'll help you out. Deal, please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so, it's nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we've gotten all that straight, now can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell you. I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be relying on you, Tattle. I've beaten this game like a kajillion times. Probably why our cartridge is so sad. Also, just like, this game is cursed for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a old thing on like creepypasta in like early internet days. You know, people just talk about their cursed copies of Majora's Mask. They're like really glitchy for whatever reason. But when it works, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, stop ding-ding-ding. I know how to use the Deku flowers. This ain't my first rodeo, Tattle. And I'll probably just get through like the Happy Mask salesman's whole spiel, and then we can call it there, then do the first 3 days as the DQ in the next episode. Yeah, trying to plot these out ahead of time is going to be interesting, because like we're going to mostly be saving using the Song of Time, because the owl statue saves are a little finicky, and sometimes I just won't save. And also this game glitches randomly, so like this whole ordeal might be a bit more complicated than the last few games we've played, the more modern ones that are reliable with that type of stuff. Hey, you, come on, press Z and talk to me. I will in a second. Just because she says something semi-related to what's going on. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second. How sad. Yeah, because it's a dead guy.
Yeah. Probably because its soul got taken away.
Yeah.
And now we're wearing its face.
Yeah, we got... I think it's more than a theory, because then in the credits, isn't that like Deku Butler like crying?
Yeah.
And at one point he's like, "You look like my son." Yeah. Yeah, so the main masks you get in the game contain like the spirits of people's sorrow or whatever. And so like that Deku is like a dead Deku. Probably died like right before we came here.
Yeah, I think it's implied the Skull Kid killed him. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I've been following you.
Creep!
Right. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up.
And everything's going down in 3 days
Yeah.
here.
But yes, you'll be fine. I see you're young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well, then I'm counting on you.
Yeah, well, you can keep counting, bud. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.